Welcome to Legally Somerville, a podcast dedicated to the real stories behind the legal profession. I'm your host, Harleigh Somerville, a law graduate from the University of Arkansas School of Law and a barred attorney. Each week, we will hear from law graduates who share candid conversations, practical advice, and real experiences that show you how different everyone's journey into the legal profession can be. This episode is sponsored by Belmonte, a skincare and lifestyle brand built around the reminder to stay still, grounded, and present. In the show notes below, you'll find our link tree where you can find where to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, a direct link to our Amazon storefront where we show what supplies you need for law school or bar prep, and, so that you can keep your mental health right, supplies to make sourdough. You can also check out our Patreon. We will also have a link to Belmonte so you can check out their website and see all of the awesome stuff they have to offer. We're trying to grow our show, so make sure that you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and hit the follow button on whatever platform you are listening to right now, be it Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever. Today, we have a very special guest, Stephanie Ponzaneli. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello. Hi, I'm Stephanie Ponzaneli. I have my bachelor's, I received my master's, and I received my JD as well. And I just sat for the February bar exam.
Well, Stephanie, since the listeners have never had the chance to get to know you before, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, great. I have two perfect sweet angel dogs, Stella and Snowball. I've really gotten into sourdough. I make bread all the time. I actually delivered some to some employees at Trader Joe's today, a blueberry lemon loaf, because they were like, "That's so cool."
And y'all, the sourdough slabs.
No,
Can
yeah,
can
no,
confirm the
actually.
sourdough goes crazy.
I have made so much bread that I've had to, like, I went back to Trader Joe's again because that's where I get my flour. And the lady was like, "Oh my god, it's you again. Oh, you're getting so much flour again. What are you making?" And I was like, "Oh, I make sourdough bread. I'm, like, in my sourdough bread era." And she was like, "That's so cool. I've never tried it." And I was like, "Not to be weird, but I can make you one if you want." She was like, "That would be so amazing. Please."
Stop, that's so cute. What did you make her?
I did a lemon blueberry, and I finished baking it
Oh
this
my
morning.
god.
And I dropped it off after, like, it had cooled off for 45 minutes, so it was still really fresh, and she was so excited, and I was excited to give it to her, and she's like I was like, "Let me know what you think," and she's like, "Wait, how do I let you know?" And I'm like, "I'll probably be back in the store another time you're working, so just
You'll see
when
me
you
again,
s"
I'll be the one with a lot of flour in my cart.
I will say it was not that much flour, it was just, like, 4 packs of flour, which
Good god. What do you mean that's not a lot? I bought 1 bag of flour a month ago, and I haven't gotten through it yet.
I've been making a lot of sourdough. I love
Yeah.
walking my dogs, I'm a dog mom, I do have a wonderful partner. His name is Marcos, he has RBF, and it's my favorite thing about him, honestly.
Y'all love Marcos down, but he does look like the most unapproachable person you've ever seen.
Yeah, he does, and I love it. I'm here
Love
for it.
that. Love my man looking unapproachable.
Yes.
Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him.
Please. No, I'm kidding. Um, I love all my bestie girly pops as well, and yeah, I make sourdough bread in my free time, and I edit the podcast on my other free time. I think that's just me right now.
That's me. That's
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's dive into some of the more specifics. What was your law school experience like? I mean, I heard
Oh
that
my
you have like
gosh.
really cool friends, like
Yes.
like
Yeah.
the best friends.
I do, Abby for sure.
Well,
Sean,
hold on.
Zaria, Paige.
And
Oh, yeah, this one girl, Harleigh.
bro, I will log off this podcast right now. Don't play with me.
No, it's so funny. I'd love to talk about, like, how we met and stuff too. So, I have been dying to share this story about how Abby and I
Don't.
became friends.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about how we became friends.
Everyone has their own weird story how we became friends, actually.
Yeah.
Uh, now that I think about it. So, Abby and I had every class together, even our LRW, and I just, like, locked eyes with her, and I was like, "This is gonna be my best friend." I don't know why, it just happened, and so we went to somebody's home, like an attorney's home. Do you remember that? It was, like,
Oh, like our
orientation week.
intro? Yeah, like our welcome dinner or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah. And so I know nobody going in there, and there is a bankruptcy judge, and we're all sitting together, and she's like, "You're gonna meet your very best friend here." And I look over, and Abby and I lock eyes, and I was like, "We have just confirmed this friendship for life." I can't believe we felt that connection, right? I want y'all to know she had no idea. She had no idea.
And this didn't come out to, like, what are, like, 2 or 3 a year? You were, like,
Yeah.
retelling that story, and she was like, "Girl, what are you talking about?"
I was like, "We shared the intimate best friend eye contact moment, what do you mean?"
Oh my
So,
god.
yeah, and then I'll tell your story too, because yours is funny. Well, let me tell Sean's story, because that one's hilarious. Sean is so beautiful, and she looks like not a day older than 21,
Correct.
and just, like, beautiful person inside and out. A little sassy, she's been in her sassy era, but
She
I
has been
love
in
it.
her set. I love that for her because she is the most sunshiny person ever.
Yeah,
She needs a little sass.
yeah, and so I remember we went to our first bar review, which is just like a party that the law students throw, right? Is that how you would describe that?
Yeah, kinda. It's exactly what it sounds like. You go to a bar,
Yeah.
but it's, like, rented out specifically for, like, the law school students.
Yeah.
I thought that it was an Arkansas thing. It's not an Arkansas thing. It's a
Mm-mm.
law school thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes.
So I'm there, I'm saying hi to everyone, I'm yapping, and I see Sean, and I see this man talking to her. But, like
Oh.
but he was, like, uncomfortably close, and you could tell by, like, her
Oh.
demeanor. She was kind of like, and so I did have a hurricane, as one does at these bar reviews, and I think it was specifically that bar, which I think got shut down, by the way. Um,
I've never
so
heard this story, actually. Like, as
Oh,
you're telling
really?
this, I don't think I've ever heard this story.
So I lock eyes, and I'm like, "Oh, she needs to be saved." Like, the hurricane has told me it's my mission to save her. I've not talked to Sean before.
This hurricane said women supporting women.
Yes, it did. So I walk up there, and then I'm like, "Hello, I am Stephanie. What is your name?" And Sean is like, "Hi, I'm Sean." And then I was like, "What's your sign?" Because I don't know why, but if you are a certain sign, like, I just know we're gonna be best friends. And she replies, "A Leo." I'm obsessed. I'm hooked. I'm like, "You're my soulmate." So and I tell her this.
The
I tell
hurricane
her.
said, "Not only are women supporting women, this woman is my soulmate."
Yes, and that's exactly what happened because I was just like I all but told the guy to kick rocks. Um, and I was like, "She is my best friend, and we need to go and hang out without you." I don't
This
know who that man was. He was a 2L. I never knew
to this
after that.
day, no idea who that man
Mm-mm.
is. Oh my god.
No. And then we were literally best friends since that day. Sean was
That's
like, "Period."
crazy.
Sean
That's
did tell
so
me that
funny.
she did not need to be saved, but appreciated me saving her.
I was about to say, knowing Sean now,
Yeah.
um, Sean was more than capable of telling that man where to go if she was unhappy with his presence.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but she was really happy because she's like, "Awesome, I made a friend."
She's so sweet. Also, like, for anyone listening who does care about zodiac stuff, Sean is the most un-Leo Leo I've ever met, ever.
What do you mean? I feel like she's so Leo.
She's not Leo. Like, Leos are usually like, I don't know. super confident, super boisterous, super, like, they're
Mm.
very fire sign. And, like, don't get me wrong, Shauna is a very confident and, like,
She's feisty.
she can be, yeah, but, like, I don't
Yeah.
know, it's just there's, like, a more, like, subtle nature to her confidence that doesn't match, like, every other Leo I've met. I've
Yeah,
never
that's
met a
fair.
Leo with such refined confidence. Usually, it's, like, the louder nothing derogatory on Leos, let me take it easy, I'm not trying to be negative towards Leos.
Every
Leos are
Leo
just
attack her.
no, Leos are just normally the people that, like, walk in the room and they're like, "The party has arrived," and, like, they mean that, bottom of their soul,
Yeah, no,
and they're
she is not
usually
like
right,
that.
but Sean is not like that.
Yeah. What is Abby's sign?
Abby's a
Is it
Virgo,
Oh, okay, I get along
and it
with
matches.
Virgos too.
Abby is Virgo through and through. To her core, Abby is a
To
Virgo.
her core. She's gonna look this up and be like, "What do you mean these negative traits are me?"
What do you mean these negative traits are me? Girl, I said what I said.
She doubled down.
I'm
And then
doubling it.
Harleigh, I do wanna tell my story with Harleigh because this was really cute.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I was running for office of something. I was always running for something.
This was,
I
I think this was Women and Minorities Rep.
Oh, yes, yeah. So, I was running for Women and Minorities Rep, and I had told everyone and their mom to vote for me. Um, and Harleigh was like, "Oh my god, I voted for you, bestie girly pop."
That is not what I said. This is not what I said. We are
Wha
rewriting history.
No, what did you say then?
I said, "Oh my god, bestie, I voted for you for Women and Minorities Rep. Good luck."
Same thing to me.
Hi, BB.
Yeah, so Harleigh was, like, obsessed with being my friend,
That's what I
and I
said.
yeah, and I was like, "Girl, that is so sweet." So I invited her to my birthday party.
Yeah, and y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you I was not gonna go. Not, like, in
Why?
a derogatory way, not to be like, "Ooh, I don't like Stephanie." But I was like, "Oh, she just invited me to be nice, like, she doesn't actually want me to go. I'm not gonna go." And it was actually my husband who was like, "BFFR. No one is inviting you to their birthday party to be nice,
True,
especially
especially at
not,
our
like"
age.
well, especially 1, at our age, and then 2, like, the type of event it was. It wasn't like a, like, "Oh, all of us are going out to this, like, random bar or whatever." It was, like, at her house, a sit-down, like, tea party.
It
It was
was so
beautiful, by the way.
cute.
It was
Yeah.
adorable. And Bradley was like, "She's not inviting just anybody to that. Like, if she invited you, she wants you there."
Yeah.
So he, like, bullied me into going, and I'm glad I did
Uh,
because it was a lot of fun, and that's really where we became friends.
knowing me now, did you know I invited you to be nice or because I
No,
wanted you to
knowing you
come?
now, you don't do that.
I don't
Knowing
just
you now,
invite
and
you
I
to
do say this with all the love in my heart, you would be like, "I'm having a birthday party," and then you would turn and walk the other way. It would not be a, "I'm having a birthday party, you can come if you want to." It would just be a, like, "I'm informing you, no, you're not gonna get an invite if I don't like you.
You're not getting tickets to that show.
There's no way you're getting tickets to that show." So,
That's so
yeah.
funny. But yeah, no, so my law school, I found well, Harley joined the friend group a little bit later because I think there's 6 of us, right? In the core group?
Yes. Yeah, there were
So
6 of us. Wait.
I mean, there's still we're alive.
Wait, I just mean we're, like, kinda spread to the winds now.
Yeah, but we have our group chat that we've had since 1L. Um, it is really beautiful to see everyone going through, like, the different stages of life after law school. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I know you asked what my law school experience was like, and I bring up my friends because they are what made it the best time ever. Um,
Stop.
I know, and I mean it so much, like, we all went through so much trauma together for
Mm,
3 years, you know? And we actually had our first adult girls trip where Abby actually kicked out her husband, which was wonderful, and we all spent
love.
the night at her home,
'Cause
and
she
it was
bought a
so fun.
house.
Yeah, we're doing big girl things, like, not me,
Yeah.
but
Not me, but she is.
yeah. Yeah.
Love that for
So
her.
I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed law school. There was obviously, like, terrible times as well. I met some of the best, most beautiful people, and I've met some of the worst people,
Period.
as one does. Yeah.
Well, then just getting to the heart of it then, what was studying for the bar exam like?
So I was going to sit for the July bar, but I had to defer, and I didn't get to study with my friends, unfortunately. And I ended up moving to where I am now, so, like, as they were wrapping up setting for the bar, I was moving, so it was kind of a good thing that I didn't sit at that point. And then I waited until my program opened in November, and I started studying for the bar for the February bar. And I studied every day, and I think I only took off 2 full days, which I know is extremely unhealthy. It's
Mhm.
just like when you're in the heart of it, it's really hard to not give in to those voices that are like, "You're not doing enough. You need to make sure you're finishing." Like, this program isn't gonna finish itself, and I ended up doing 90% of Themis, so a majority of it. I also
Wow.
did the John Grossman videos. I also did lives every night where I would read out loud the multiple choice questions because I can't visualize things. So I have to read things in order to learn them. So it was actually extremely helpful for me to read the questions out loud and kind of break down how to get to the answer I need. But I unfortunately did not pass the bar. I was very close though. And there was only a 37% passage rate for the state of
Which is
Arkansas.
insane.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
insane 'cause like for reference, the passage rate in Arkansas for the J25 bar exam was somewhere in the realm of like 85, I think, passage
Mhm.
rate.
Yeah.
So
Way more.
that is a huge drop.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I hate about the bar exam is the difference between, like, what may have been a passing performance in July may not have been a passing performance in
Yeah.
February.
I mean, a third of the people that took the exam are the only ones that passed, and I'm like, "That's insane."
Yeah.
You know? And at first, like, I had so many different feelings about it, because one, I was really frustrated because I was like, "I put all of myself in this. I did everything I was told to do and more." But some of the things that I was frustrated was I know for 100% fact that if my accommodations had been approved, I would have passed.
Mm.
Like, I would have had my processing speed is so much slower. I literally have ADHD. I have dyslexia. Like, I had my doctor, my psychiatrist, and my psychologist all fill out forms detailing everything that they requested, and at the end, the bar examiners get to determine whether or not they deem you worthy of the accommodations. And I even had accommodations for the MPRE, which is really frustrating because normally if you don't have it for that, you won't get it for this.
So, with it being a different, like, process going back, are you gonna apply for accommodations the second go around?
Yeah. So they put in the application. So this is what's cool. The application's a lot shorter and it says accommodations reasonable accommodation requests, I think is what they call it now on the form, which whatever that means, like I don't feel
Whatever
like
that means.
extra time was an unreasonable request. Um so I will be trying again. So will everyone's prepping for it as well because I've already talked to my doctors and stuff about it.
Is there no, like, appellate process if you don't get approved for accommodations?
No, apparently due process doesn't count there.
Yeah, we don't know her, actually.
Yeah.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. Yeah, no. They literally tell you you can't appeal it, it is what it is, and you don't even know why they say no.
So, like, you
Y
can't fix it this go around to say,
No.
like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't give you enough clarity on X, Y, or Z."
Mm-mm.
It's just a guessing game
Yeah, it's just like, "Here's everything again, like, I'm begging you."
that all of my
'Cause I
doctors with all these degrees think that
Yeah,
I need.
yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? I hope that they approve it this time, but this kind of happened with the MPRE where I took it without accommodations and I didn't pass, and then I took it with accommodations and then I passed. So the extra time, like, literally helps me just be able to read through because I remember during the bar exam being like, "I don't have time to think very much, like, I have to keep going. I can't even read that fast." So
Yeah.
so, I'm excited to hopefully be approved for it this time, but I am going to keep training as if I'm not, so that hopefully, if I don't, I can make my brain try to be faster. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, just fix your processing speed, Stephanie. Just fix it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
stop having a disability. It's like that,
yeah,
what's that, like, old it might have been an old Tumblr post that was like, "Me when my disability disables me."
yeah,
Like, just
yeah.
stop having it, Stephanie.
I really need to because it's not doing me
Process
any good.
faster. Yeah,
Well, and the exam is $1,000 even if you're a retaker.
disgusting.
Yeah, I emailed him and I was like, "Bro, I literally do
Can I
not."
get a discount or something?
Yes, I dead ass was like, "I am on Medicaid. I am begging you. If you
I
need the
am
card, I'll send
poor
it to
by
you."
government standards. That's crazy.
Yes. He has not emailed me back, so I'm gonna be calling on Monday.
He is not gonna email a brokey.
So, like, I hope to sit for the July bar, but the other thing is they don't accept credit card. They don't even
Yeah, it has
accept
to be
debit
cash
card.
money.
Yes. And so which is also not normal. Other people from different states can use a credit card. Like,
Wait, what?
hello?
Wait, what?
Yes. It's not normal to only allow a money order or cashier's check.
I hate it here. Alexa, play I Hate It Here by Taylor Swift.
I'm like, it's either me selling my body to take the bar or they're gonna
It's
give me a
time to start
discount.
selling feet pics.
It's getting bad out here.
If you see the same toe polish on some weird website and on my Instagram, mind your business. The bar
If you
exam is
get
not cheap.
if you wanna email him, blow up his email and be like, "Let 70 take it for $0." Like, that's fine
Please,
too.
please, 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 please. So, I know that you said that you're gonna, like, reapply for accommodations and everything, but as far as studying goes, what do you think you're gonna do differently this time around?
Oh, I love that. I actually met with mentor Ariana,
Period.
and, um, she is so funny. To me, in my mind, and I hope she hears this, she reminds me of, like, a New Yorker, and she even laughed during our meeting because she was like, "Blah, blah, blah, blah." She's like, "I feel like I'm a nurse, like, asking you all these intense questions and, like, not giving you much feeling," you know? And so it was hilarious because I was like, "Dang, okay." Um But she was like, "No weekends. Saturdays and Sundays, absolutely no studying.
Thank
You're gonna
God.
treat it." Yeah, she's like, "You're gonna treat it like a 9 to 5 with a lunch, okay?
Yes.
No more than that." And I was like, "Period. Okay, yes." And she was like, "And we're gonna hit the ground running, like, doing essays, doing multiple choice and stuff like that." Um, and I am gonna check in with her, so I'll check in with her at different milestones to see where I'm at and send her, like, my progress as well to see, like, what I need to increase and do better on. And then, I'm going to do are you wanting to know, like, the programs and stuff too, or were you just wondering, like, schedule?
Anything and everything that you feel comfortable sharing at this point.
Yeah, okay. So for every Thursday night, for sure, I'm going to go live and do my multiple choice questions. I'm using bar exam drills for that. And I'm also going to show people the MEE portion and use that myself in the MPT because it's really good. It's a very interesting way to teach people how to write for the MEE portion of the bar exam because like all of us can write, right? Like we all went to law school. Like at the very least we can do pretty good writing.
Yeah.
And so it's just making sure it's in the exact style that the bar examiners want it. So, I'm gonna do that, which my written was higher than my multiple choice. So I'm not super worried about that, but I also don't wanna, like, forget about it and then do bad on that, and then I'm cooked. So
Like, overcompensate in one area and
yeah.
end up losing. Yeah, I got it.
I'm also gonna work with Kaplan. Um, have you heard of them?
Yes, actually, I used Kaplan to study for the LSAT. They have a
Oh,
program to
period.
help study for the LSAT and loved them, loved them a lot. So but I did not use them for bar prep, so you'll have to let me know how that works, how that goes.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I already got, started on their welcome package thing. That was before I met with mentor Ariana, and we decided that I was not gonna start until next week. Take this
Perfect.
weekend off, take a full break, and I'm gonna be very intentional with my time and listen to that because I was really bad. I was
Yeah, I
not
will say
helping.
I love that that's the first piece of advice she gave you
Mhm.
because I love you so much, but your study schedule stressed me out. I didn't
Yeah,
have to do it, and it was stressing me out. And the biggest thing about taking the bar is it is a marathon. And
yeah.
if you already have to run the 26.2 miles, is that what it is? Yeah, 26.2
Mhm.
miles for the marathon. Why would you ever add extra mileage to that?
I don't know, I guess I just love running.
And you
No, I
literally
don't.
said double it. Watch me double it. You know I had to
Watch me
double
double it
it.
and do a flip.
Do a flip.
No, yeah. Something that made me really happy, though, that I talked to Abby about too, is that I did overdo it, but I have a really good foundation. So
Yeah,
I feel better about limiting my time studying this go round because I don't feel like I don't know anything. Now I feel like, okay, I have a good foundation. Let's make everything stronger.
yeah. It's not like starting from scratch all over again.
Yeah.
It'll be because it is really hard to, like, force yourself to take that break,
Yeah.
because if you're still stressed about it, it's not really a restful break.
Mhm.
You just kinda it's kinda like when you hit that ADHD, like, paralysis,
Yeah.
where you don't get anything done, but you're also not relaxing
Mhm.
because 'cause you're just stressed about all the things you still need to get done.
Yes, exactly.
That's that's bar prep, I fear.
I am excited. I have, like, weekend plans and stuff, so it'll make me not focus on the bar, and I'm gonna really take that seriously and, like, make sure that I'm listening to what she suggests.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I am also making a what is it? A resolution. That's a good word for it. I'm making a resolution this go around to
Mhm.
be more present while you're studying for the bar, to try to, like, come visit a little bit more. We're not that far apart, but I remember when I was studying for the bar, like, the thing that really kept me grounded was, like, you and I used to go on our little, like, hot girl walks.
Mhm.
Since you had deferred and you weren't studying, like, it was nice to have somebody to talk to who wasn't in the thick of it
Yeah.
and could just talk to me about, like, regular everyday stuff, and I could
Mhm.
just forget that I was studying for the bar for at least an hour, while we
Yeah.
took a little walk. So, I'm making a resolution, and I'm putting it on the podcast so that I can be held accountable for this, that I will be there to be more supportive the way you were for me when I was sitting for the bar.
I will say it was probably a lot easier because for the listeners, we were neighbors.
Literally.
We were
Like, shared a
literally
wall.
neighbors, shared a wall, yeah. So, that's why, like, all of us moving was hard too because I miss you
Yeah.
guys so much. I wish we were still neighbors, but maybe
I
one
miss
day
when the
again.
farthest it got was, like, the 30-minute trek out to, like, Springdale or Rogers.
Oh, to Abby?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
the hardest trek was getting out to Abby's place in Rogers.
yeah.
Now we're in
Now
different
we're all
states.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Shit.
So I know that we talked about, like, your plan moving forward and everything, but what
Mhm.
right now, what has helped with getting the results? Because I know I've seen your TikToks and I've been around you, and I'm sure everybody else has heard, like, heard the posts you've made. I'm sure everybody listening has seen the posts you've made and heard you continue to be, like, this bubbly personality on lives and everything. How are you keeping that same positive energy even though this wasn't the result that you wanted?
Well, I'll tell you how my day started and then how it transitioned to that. So, when I first found went to get ready to see my bar exam results, I woke up and I was like, "Marcos, I've gotta change pajamas because I wanna be in really cute pajamas for my reveal." And he was like, "Crazy, love it, okay." You know?
Crazy work, but whatever makes you happy.
So I go and I set up my camera and I'm so nervous and you can see in the post I'm extremely nervous. And then I don't see my name on there and the list is very short and I was like, Command F, I'm like, did they forget? Like, hello, where is my name? And it was not on there. And I immediately look at the camera and I'm like, well, I didn't pass. My name's not on the list. I click it off and I go and I cry. I'm really upset. I'm really confused. I have all these like overwhelming feelings. And I was supposed to go see my mom that day. My mom lives like an hour away. We were going to have like a birthday dinner for my aunt. And I texted her and I was like, I'm not going into town. I don't want to see anyone kind of thing. And my mom sent me like the sweetest message ever. And then I look at my phone because I had like put my phone on do not disturb for a while. Um, and I see an overwhelming amount of encouragement on my video I posted, where people were saying some of the most beautiful things to me, encouraging me, reminding me that this does not define me, that, they had to retake the bar, but they were able to pass it and they believed in me. And
That's so
everyone
sweet.
everyone was so sweet and so kind. And I messaged my friends and I was like, "Well, I failed the bar," you know? And so I got some really nice messages. I did say a funny thing to Harley, if you wanna read it.
Oh my god. Yes. So, now mind you, for some context, because Stephanie knows this now, we had, like, started a group chat separate from her where we were basically like, "Oh my god, like, I can't believe this, like, this really sucks. How can we be there? How can we be supportive? What can we do?" And, we were just trying to think of ways to, like, show up for you, you know?
Mhm.
And while we're, like, discussing, like, what we should do, and we're just like, "Oh my god, like, we love Stephanie, blah, 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 blah." I get a text from Stephanie separately, like, just between me and her, and she texts me and she says, "I wish I had slime to deal with this tragedy." And I said, "Queen," with, like, the crying emoji, and she said, "Please, this is the worst day ever." And I was like, "And your answer to that is slime?" And she said, "Well, I don't know what else to ask for." And I was like, "Oh my god." Now for context, if you haven't heard Stephanie plug her Amazon wish list, yes, you have. Yes, you have. Um, one of the things that's
Where is
on
it? Where
there,
can you find it?
where can you find it? It's in the show notes.
In the
So,
link.
she she has, I think, 2 things of Peachy Baby slime on there,
Yeah,
and that's what she wanted. She wanted me to send her slime so she could play with slime.
yeah.
Grown woman, by the way.
What else does one do when they find out they failed the bar?
I suppose there are less healthy coping mechanisms,
Yeah, I could have been
but,
on
like,
drugs, started my drinking addiction, instead I was like, "I really wanna play with slime,"
I
like,
would really love to play with some slime right now.
um, I have not received any slimes. If anyone does wanna make my life better, you can pick anything on my wish list, I'll accept that. Uh,
But slime would be super cool.
yeah, this one has a little axolotl on it, so cute.
Oh my god.
It was so cute, I sent it to you.
It is really cute. But Peachy hello? But
Hello?
Peachy Babies makes really, really cute slime.
Yeah.
Not sponsored. Peachy Babies sponsor us. But,
No, please, we'll play with
please,
slime on
please, please,
every
and send us
episode.
slime. We'll talk about slime every episode. We already do at this point, so just send
Yeah.
it. But yeah,
That's so cute.
it's so cute. All the stuff they make is super cute.
Yeah, I was just like, "Man, this really sucks." But everyone's been really nice. Like, Abby sent me some anti-affirmation Latina written books that I've loved. I just received today from Sean a diffuser and essential oils that are AM to PM self-care.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, it's so cool. And, um, no peachy baby slime from Harleigh.
You'll be okay.
But yeah, if anyone wants to make my life happier, click the link in the bio or in the
Peachy
show
Baby
notes.
slime.
Peachy baby slime. Um, that helped me a lot though.
Peachy Baby slime.
No, well, that hasn't helped me yet. I don't have it. Um, I'm living a tragedy.
This this is the worst thing that's any ever happened to anyone ever.
And so, the way I was able to bounce back, besides begging everyone I know to buy me something off my wish list, and hopes that me not passing the bar would encourage them, um, it was really just the amount of, like, sweet people that were so kind. All the DMs, all the texts, all the phone calls, like, everyone actually giving a shit was really nice. And, I thought I was gonna take this a lot harder than I did. I will say I have ups and downs like anyone. I do see my therapist weekly. We walk through it together. She's helped me so much. But at the end of the day, I am one of so many people that do not pass the bar exam. This is not unique. This happens honestly way too often,
Yeah.
and it's infuriating, right? It's just a barrier to keep people away from being licensed attorneys, and it's a money grab. $1,000 each time. I can't get a job as a licensed attorney because I cannot get licensed because I didn't pass the bar, but you expect me to have a specific level of income, but
Yeah.
also spend an enormous amount of time, a full-time job's worth of time studying for it. So the whole thing is frustrating, you know?
Yeah,
So
cause like, our bar prep person at school, I think, told us that it
Mhm.
costs on average $10,000 to sit for the bar between,
Yeah,
like, cost for bar prep materials, the living costs to basically, like you said, study as a full-time job,
yeah,
and then the money just to sit. Like, it was insane to me that I was like, "I have to pay $1,000 for them to
mhm,
tell me if I'm a good enough person to even take this test."
yeah,
Like, the $1,000 is not even technically to take the test. It's the beginning when you turn in character and fitness.
which I've already turned in, and I
Yeah.
have not become a felon in the last 6 months.
You haven't?
No, not
Girl, there's a
yet, I
Ricky
mean
numbers, you gotta get those up.
And I think if you're a felon, like, you still can, it just depends on what it is. Were you an
It barely
honest
depends on what it
felon?
is, yeah, as long as you tell them about it.
Yeah. So, like, it's ridiculous. Um, but but I wanted to spread awareness, and I'm really just owning it, and I'm not letting it have power over me, and I'm talking to people, I'm like, "Yeah, I failed it." Because it shouldn't be something you're embarrassed about because at the end of the day, that does not take away from my bachelor's, my master's, my JD that I have. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
add that piece of paper eventually. I just need to pass this exam, and I know I will, and I know that I have what it takes, and it's just gonna take another time. But I'm hoping that me being so open and having these conversations can help other people not feel embarrassed by it or just feel heard, or seen or see if you know someone who didn't pass the bar, maybe what my friends did, what the community did, can help you figure out what you would like to do um, for your friend if you find out they didn't pass.
Yeah. And also, like, as people are going into the study season for, the July bar coming up, how you can show up for them during a study season, like how you can be a support system to someone who is planning to sit for the bar because your support system is everything when you are taking
Yeah.
the bar. Like, like I said, I had you with our little hot girl walks.
Mhm.
I had Bradley, my husband, basically handling everything in our house. God
Yeah.
bless him. But, like, ways that you can show up for somebody who's sitting for the bar and just take as much off of their plate as you can
Yeah.
because the bar takes up the
Yeah.
whole plate.
And I do wanna mention that, like, I do feel bad too because my partner we're gonna have to go through this process again together, and it's not easy on a relationship either.
No.
Like, I mean, I am a hot mess express during this time. I have depression and anxiety, and so, like, even the simple things, sometimes, like, taking a shower is a lot for me. So, he really has to and he's amazing. I would wanna give him credit, like, that has not been anything that he's complained about whatsoever, um, but, like, he had to take over making food and making sure I was fed and making sure that I had showered, like, things that your partner normally doesn't need to remind you of, you know? Like, "Hey, did
Yeah.
you eat? Hey, make sure you go outside," you know?
Hey, have
There
you
was
touched grass in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, yeah, I got to the point where I didn't wanna leave my house. Like,
Yeah.
I it was bad. I didn't leave for weeks at a time, and that's not healthy, you know? So I'm going about this a completely different manner, and I'm really hoping to also be a good partner myself and remind myself, like, take those little walks so you won't be as grumpy, you know?
Go touch grass, drink some water,
Yes.
have a snack, take care of
Yeah.
yourself. Because
Yeah.
listen, for anyone listening that is getting ready to sit for the bar, any underlying mental health problems that you have, if you struggle with depression or anxiety, the truth of the matter is the bar exam will dredge up all of it.
Mhm.
It's just the nature of the thing. And
Mhm.
so make sure that you are well equipped. And by that, I mean, like, you have a good support system, you know what works for you, you have
Mhm.
a therapist that you can talk to. Just making sure that you have all of the support you could possibly need. Because if
Mhm.
there is ever a season of your life that you need it, it's
Mhm.
studying for the bar.
For sure. I mean, I think it takes a really big emotional and mental toll on anyone that
Yeah.
preps for it, and like I said, I did 90% of themis. I did everything I was told to do plus some and still did not pass, and I didn't feel confident leaving the bar exam, and Harley did pass. I mean, did you feel confident after taking the exam?
No. And honestly, full transparency, when I left the bar exam, I was so unconfident in how I had done that, like, Bradley came and picked me up, drove me back to Northwest Arkansas, and I went home that evening and I sat in the floor of my shower and just cried because I was so emotionally, mentally, and physically drained. I
Mhm.
had nothing else in me, and I slept I think I slept until almost 1 o'clock the next afternoon.
Oh, wow.
Because I was just it just takes everything because, I mean, when you go into the exam, you you are essentially signing up for 2 8-hour days of basically nonstop.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you don't have a second to stop and think, and
No.
if you so much as have to go get a sip of water, you have to have a security escort. So there's no time to decompress for, like,
Mhm.
2 days straight, and it's the most draining and difficult thing I think I've ever done, and I did not walk out at in any way, shape, form, or fashion confident that I was gonna get a passing score. So,
And for the listeners, like, Harley got significantly above the passing score. So it just goes to show you, like, it's just hard and you don't know, and you're just kind of like, "What?"
yeah, and this like I said, it's a marathon, but you run the entire time, and the bar exam, really, in the grand scheme of it all, is only the last couple of miles that you run,
Mhm.
but you've already had to run 24.2 miles.
Yeah.
So you're already tired before you even go into the big day, which is why it's so important to take those breaks, because you do
Mhm.
not wanna reach those last 2 miles and have nothing left to give.
Yeah.
So take care of yourself. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to take a day off. Bradley used to drag me out of the house and make me go to, like, the pool in our apartment complex
Aw.
and be like, "No studying this afternoon. You're just gonna go to the pool." And that
Do
was
not make your person go to the grocery store.
no,
That's
don't make your person do anything that isn't joyous.
fun. Yeah.
When I'm
Like,
completely mentally healthy, I would rather eat glass than step foot in a Walmart. Think I'm gonna do it
yeah.
when I'm stressed out?
I'm gonna cry in the aisle.
I'm gonna cry in the bread aisle, and then what? Now we're both embarrassed.
Now we're both embarrassed. That's funny. I agree. Yeah, just yeah.
Take care of yourself, take care of your partner.
Mhm.
The bar exam is hard,
Yeah. It's
but
nothing to be embarrassed about, and be happy for people. And something that I've noticed that, like, at first, people were nervous to tell me whether or not they passed. People were nervous to tell me, like, great things that are happening for them. And this is for everyone to hear. I am so happy when other people thrive. Like, it brings me joy. There's no envy here. If all of
period.
us pass, amazing. If I don't pass, man, this sucks, but I still want you to do well, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say we've had a couple of listeners reach out and tell us that they took the February bar and passed. I hope you know
I'm
me and
so proud
Stephanie
of them.
are so proud of you. We are
Yeah.
screaming congratulations from the highest rooftop that we could possibly get on.
Yeah. We're so happy. We
Yeah.
had calls for speculation passed, Black City passed, Brandon passed. He owes me a lava lamp. That was our deal. He has to go on the wish list. That was part of his deal if he passed this go round, and there was a bunch of other people, so if I didn't name you, it's not on purpose, but, like, we are genuinely so proud of you, and we're so happy that you succeeded, and for those people who retook and didn't pass, we are still rooting for you, and we're
Yeah.
here for you. We want you to pass. The whole point of this podcast has been to make this world demystify the legal world, you know?
Yeah. The whole point of this is to help more people find success in this field. Why would we
Yes.
not be clapping, screaming, crying, throwing up, excited
Yeah.
when that happens? We want more
Yeah.
people to be able to go into the legal field
Yeah.
that would not have been able to before, that
Yeah.
have faced a billion obstacles and have still managed to claw their way to the top.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we're gonna give you your flowers because you deserve every single flower.
Yeah. And if you need words of encouragement, reach out. We're happy to give them.
Yeah,
Being
that's
kind
what
is
we're here
easy and
for.
it's free.
Exactly. That's what we're here for. And you know what? And we're gonna keep doing our thing over here
Yeah.
and follow along with us, and we will keep track of everything and anything that we can. And heck, reach out if there's something in particular that you think would be helpful that you
Yeah.
wanna hear. If there's a particular case you wanna hear about, if there's some particular concept as you're studying for the bar that you'd love to hear our take on, let us know. We have access both of us have access to the Legally Ponzaneli Gmail account. We
Yeah.
see all those requests. So, reach
Yeah.
out, let us know. We're here to support y'all.
Oh, and another thing, I did wanna talk about this really quick before. Um, I was obviously upset that I didn't pass the bar, but we have gotten some major incredible news
We
that we
have.
cannot wait to share with people. Like, it wouldn't have happened had I not started this journey, and I love podcasting, I love being a content creator and doing all of this. I literally just became a is it Thayers or Thayers? How do you say that?
No idea.
Well, I literally became an ambassador. Like, they reached out and they're like, "Hell yeah."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "What?" So I get some free rose,
Their rose petal toner.
yes.
I love their rose petal toner.
I've never tried it. They're mailing it
It's
out to me.
amazing.
That's so funny. So, like, I'm getting some opportunities that I don't think I would have gotten, or
Thayers.
Thayers. Okay, so Thayers, I just became an ambassador for them when they reached out, and I'm really excited about that partnership.
That's
I'm working with
awesome.
yeah, I didn't know if you had seen it. I was really excited about that. We have really great things in the works that we're really excited to share with you guys, and I love this part of my life. So, like, although I'm sad that I'm delayed being a licensed attorney, I'm still living my dreams by getting to do this part of my life too.
Yeah.
And that so I'm really thankful for that, and I get to do it with my best friend that no longer is my neighbor. Um,
Doesn't it feel like it though when we get to hop on and do this every week?
yeah,
It kind of feels not quite the same, but close.
yeah.
And there's even more big news to come. Great things have been happening over here. So if you want to hear more about it, make sure that you are following all of our social media. You can follow the TikTok Legally Ponzanelli. That's just Stephanie. Or you can follow legally.ponzanelli. That's the podcast. You can also check out our Instagram at Legally Ponzanelli Podcast. Make sure that you are following all of our social media platforms so that you can see when we drop our really big news to come. Make sure that you're following all of those so that you can be there when we drop really big news in the coming weeks. And also make sure that you are following because we are working to get all of those platforms to 10,000 followers, especially the TikTok pages. Following the pages helps support the podcast and support Stephanie as she is going into her second round of bar prep. So 10,000 followers is when we can get access to the creator fund, both with Stephanie's personal account and with the podcast account. So it's an absolutely 100% free way that you can support the podcast and support Stephanie from behind the scenes. If you want to show a little bit of extra love, you can also check out our Patreon. The link will be in the link tree, which is down in the show notes, wherever you are listening. And the
Peachy Baby
Patreon has
Slime.
hold your horses.
Peachy Baby Slime.
Jason. You can check out our Patreon. We have several tiers, and if you are currently a law student, there are lots of little goodies in the different tiers to help you have the best time in law school and give you lots of resources to try to make your life just a little bit easier. You can also check out Stephanie's wish list if you heard her talk about Peachy Baby Slime and you would like to donate to the Peachy Baby Slime Fund. Thanks in
Yeah, or
advance.
anything on my list. I love
Or any
everything I
other
put
thing that
on
you'd
there.
like to send for her to have a little bit of joy right now and a little bit more self-care time. But I think that's all for today's episode. One last shout out to our amazing sponsor, Belmonte, which I think is extra pertinent given today's topic. Because
Yeah.
again, it's a brand rooted in the reminder to stay grounded, still and present, even in the middle of big goals and busy seasons, like studying for the bar exam again.
Mhm.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. So if there's anything that y'all need, like I said, for any inquiries into sponsorship, Peachy Baby Slime, if you're listening,
Peachy
or
Baby
other
Slime,
ways that you could
please.
support the show, feel free to reach out to our email at legallyponzanelli@gmail.com. That's also where you can tell us if you have any comments, any questions, or suggestions for future guests, or you feel like you have a story that you'd want to share on the podcast. We both have access to that, so either of us can see it, but we'll see you next time. Well, next time it'll be Stephanie back in her host seat where she belongs, but
Yeah.
we'll see you on the next Constitutional Cheesemate.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.